Once upon a time, in the cozy little town of Fluffington, there lived a mischievous raccoon named Riffle. Riffle wasn't your ordinary raccoon, had a peculiar obsession with socks. Not just any socks, though. He loved the colorful, stripy, polka-dotted, and mismatched ones that smelled like adventure, and a little bit like cheese puffs. One sunny morning, the townsfolk woke up to a shocking discovery. All their socks were missing. The clotheslines were bare. The sock drawers were empty. And even the sock puppets had vanished. The town was in chaos. Mr. Wigglesworth, the grumpy old hedgehog, stomped around in his bare feet, muttering, "This is an outrage. My toes are freezing." Meanwhile, Riffle was sitting in his secret hideout, a treehouse made of shoeboxes and duct tape surrounded by a mountain of stolen socks. He giggled to himself as he tried on a pair of rainbow-striped knee-highs. Ah, the perfect fit. Now I can finally start my sock circus. But Riffle's joy was short-lived. A tiny detective named Penny Puddlefoot, a clever little duck with a magnifying glass and a bow tie, was already on the case. Penny had a knack for solving mysteries, and she wasn't about to let Riffle get away with the great sock heist. Penny followed a trail of fuzzy clues, a trail of lint, a half-eaten jelly bean, and a faint smell of cheese puffs. She waddled her way to Riffle's treehouse and peeked inside. "Aha!" she quacked. "I've got you now, you sock snatching scoundrel." Riffle froze mid-sock juggle. "Uh-oh," he muttered. "Busted." Penny flapped her wings and said, "Riffle, why would you steal everyone's socks? Don't you know how important socks are? They keep toes warm, they make shoes comfy, and they're perfect for sliding across the kitchen floor." Riffle hung his head. "I just wanted to start a sock circus," he mumbled. "I thought if I had enough socks, I could make everyone laugh and be the star of Fluffington." Penny's stern expression softened. "Well, stealing isn't the way to make friends, Riffle. But you know what? You don't need a mountain of socks to make people laugh. You just need a big heart and a little creativity." Riffle's eyes lit up. "You mean I can still have a sock circus?" "Of course," Penny said. "But first, you have to return all the socks and apologize." So, Riffle and Penny worked together to return every single sock to its rightful owner. They even added a little flair by folding them into fun shapes: bunnies, boats, and even a sock castle for Mr. Wigglesworth, who finally stopped grumbling. That weekend, Riffle hosted the first ever Fluffington Sock Circus. He juggled socks, performed sock puppet shows, and even taught everyone how to do the sock slide shuffle. The townsfolk laughed and cheered, and Riffle realized that making people happy was way better than hoarding socks. From that day on, Riffle became Fluffington's official sock ambassador, spreading joy and teaching everyone the importance of sharing and wearing silly socks. And Penny? Well, she got a shiny new badge that said World's Best Detective and Sock Saver. And so, the town of Fluffington lived happily ever after, with warm toes, happy hearts, and plenty of sock-related shenanigans. The end. And don't forget to check under your bed for any stray socks Riffle might still be lurking.